everybody, and welcome back to the
DawgPound Podcast. I'm Jadah.
And I'm Samantha.
And welcome to the month of November.
Gobble, gobble.
It's turkey month. It's thankful month. It's the best month because we get lots and lots of food.
And a week-long break.
I know everybody's excited about that break, guys. Don't lie. We all know you are, teachers and students included.
I could use a break.
Everybody needs a... You know what I'm going to use my break for?
What?
Catching up on any work that I need.
Yeah, that's a great use of your time, just like not wasting away in bed rotting. Although it could be fun to just sit in bed rot. You know, we need to be productive with our time.
Exactly. I have a big plan. I'm going to clean my room.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm going to do my homework.
Get it?
And I'm going to work.
Eat it up.
And I'm going to eat it up on Thanksgiving. Like literally eat up food.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
My favorite thing at Thanksgiving is probably like the green bean casserole. I think it's the best thing. That and nervous jelly.
What is nervous jelly?
Nervous jelly is the canned cranberry sauce.
Okay,
and
yes.
So when you take it out of the jar or the can, it just wobbles. So it's
Okay,
nervous.
I've never heard it called nervous jelly before, but it is very yummy. I've never had green bean casserole though.
How?
It's just not a part of like my meal. We don't have casserole.
The best thing about green bean casserole is the fried onions on top.
Really?
It's probably the most American thing I've ever seen. You get cream of mushroom soup and put it with green beans, and then you add a couple more things in there, and then you bake it, and then you put fried onions on top. They're like onion chips, and they're so good.
Onion chips?
Basically onion chips.
Oh, that sounds really yummy.
It is. Don't make that face. Y'all can't see her, but she's totally judging me right now.
No, I'm not judging. That's just a very interesting thing that I've never had before.
If you're listening, you should comment what your favorite Thanksgiving dish is.
Yes, please do. Speaking of Thanksgiving dishes, do you know what's going on in the school?
Are you talking about Stuff the Turkey?
I am talking about Stuff the Turkey. So for those of you who don't know, there's a competition between all the grades, and each grade is told to bring in something specific for this event. And so we bring in different foods, whether it's something like boxed or canned, oats, grains, stuff like that. And each grade has a specific thing to bring in, and whoever wins gets a nice little party.
You know, I really think this is a good event because it just gets all the grades together. Even though it's technically a competition, we're all doing it for the greater good of everyone else around us, which is really what November's meanings.
Absolutely, like thankfulness, togetherness.
Traditions. We're going to touch on traditions today. Do we want to roll into that?
Yeah, let's roll into that. We have a special surprise guest.
His name is Alexander Dufour, all the way from SCAD, Atlanta. Let's welcome him in now.
Hello, everyone, and today we're here with Alexander Dufour.
Hi. Hello. I'm back.
You might remember him from last season if you listened to that. He was one of our hosts from last year.
Any loyal DawgPound Podcast listeners,
Whoop,
I'm
whoop.
back.
So we brought you in today to ask you, when you were at Central, what were a couple of your favorite traditions and things that kind of like stuck with you?
So many. Central was just such a, great place for making memories. And there was I think one of my favorites probably would have been WinterFest when they lined the entire stub with the trees.
Mm-hmm.
I remember having to secure a tree for CFA back, I think it was either my junior year or my senior year. And that was just such a production of all of us in Miss Stern's room making, I remember Caroline was making the popcorn strings, and then they all broke.
Oh.
And then I think Alex Handline, the other podcast host from last year, he ended up eating half of one because it broke and he didn't think about it, and Caroline was so mad at him. So that was definitely a good memory of Central Past. Another one would have been, which I don't know if it's happening anymore, was back when we had Power Hour. I don't know what it's called now.
I think it's called Power Lunch.
Power Lunch. Yeah, that sounds familiar. But back when we had Power Hour, it was back in my freshman year, there was a lot of hammocks that we'd put out on the trees over by the practice field and the steel awnings and whatnot. And that was always a fun tradition because we'd always every time it was a warm day outside, all of us had hammocks in our bags ready to go. And we would just, eat lunch in the hammocks and then swing around. It was great. It was a fun time. Another thing, going back to the warmer months, it would be a lot of the crazies during football games. And Central has their own little cool tradition of dome coming, which I don't think anyone else has because we're the only ones who have a dome.
It's hosted in the Dome Gym, which was actually the original gym when this school used to be Central and Otwell together. So, Alex, when you were here, they started up the thrifting extravaganza. So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that was my freshman year, and it was such like a foreign concept to a lot of us. Of like, it's not a charity drive. It was a like thrifting exchange. So I remember like coming home with a coat. My mom was like, "You don't need a coat. Why are you having a coat?" And I was like, "It's for everybody." And it was just such like a foreign concept that it was just an event to exchange coats and then with clothes and then professional wear during the one in the spring. And it was really fun. I think around that time of year, you would see all my friends had the plastic bags just at any point in time, and there was always the I Heart Thrifting stickers just like everywhere. But that was like, oh, that's the season.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us about the experiences you had at Central.
Yeah, no problem. It's great to be back.
Yeah,
Love
we
Central.
really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex, just for old time's sake, would you like to do a little outro for this?
Oh, I'd love to.
I'm Jadah.
I'm Samantha.
I'm Alex.
Thank you for listening to the
DawgPound
DawgPound
Podcast. Thank you so much for that amazing interview. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much for coming in to speak to us once again.
In Alex's interview, he brought up a really good point that we forgot to talk about, WinterFest.
WinterFest is so exciting. I love the tradition that we have. So like he touched on, like there's just a bunch of different trees that we put in the stub, and it's different
Clubs and CTSOs and academies
and activities and things like that. And we have like middle schoolers come and they just like check everything out, and it's really fun. It's really exciting, and I love it personally. We give like hot chocolate and coffee.
And it also smells amazing because they're all real trees, so it just smells so good in the stub.
It smells fantastic for like a month and a half because it just smells of like pine cones, winter, and chocolate.
Speaking about amazing things happening around the county, we had the Coming Art Show, and I think our students did really well.
We did. Jaden Seipel won first place. Casey Hyder won second place. Maggie Donaghy and Cadence Young won third place. And Cadence also won an honorable mention. And these are all students that currently go to our school. They're all seniors, and they all just did absolutely amazing with their artwork. And we had a bunch of other art students put in work.
It was a really gorgeous show. If you went, the different art designers and all like the different forms of media were just beautiful.
How are our sports doing?
They're doing really good. Our cheerleaders just went to state, whoop whoop, and we just had, I don't know if this counts as a sport, but it should. We just had the glow run at the school, and that was really good.
Oh, awesome.
And then cross country just got finished with their season. I know that for sure.
So did football. Our football team finished their season not too long ago. Everybody's been doing great, guys. And if anybody's interested in track and field, I've been seeing those posters up around the school. So if you want to go to the interest meeting for that, you guys should totally show out to it. It's going to be super exciting. I know our track team always does really well.
And if sports aren't your thing, Central Stage just announced that their auditions are being held January 6th for their spring musical, which is Sunday in the Park with George.
Yeah, so if you need any information for that, just go over to the PAC and ask Mr. TR about it, and he'll be more than happy to help you.
Talking about things going on at school, I know Dufour touched on this a little, but the thrifting extravaganza, are you excited?
I am so excited. That's honestly one of my favorite traditions, probably. Not only are there like so many cool clothes and stuff, but you can also see everybody get so excited about like the new things that they got, and that's personally something I love. So it's like not only do you get to like give things that it's not necessarily for you anymore, but you also get to like see people like get your old stuff, and it's like yay, you know? It's like a gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, I get that. I really like it because of the fact that it's just like accessible for everybody. So even if you're having a hard time, it's not embarrassing to go. Like everyone wants to go.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's like a fun event, and you kind of get to go shopping in the middle of your school day. Since we're on the topic of the thrifting extravaganza at the school, let's go talk to Miss Cole, who actually runs it.
In addition to the month of November, I will be interviewing Miss Cole down at the Wellness Center about our thrifting extravaganza with the help of Jade Walton asking questions for the interview.
Hello, I'm Karen Cole. I'm the wellness coach and the community school coordinator here at the C House.
Could you give us a quick rundown how the thrifting extravaganza usually goes?
We started about 5 years ago. We started, and we were brainstorming ways for everybody to get involved in a coat drive. And instead of just promoting it as, most coat drives are for the needy, we want to do a coat drive for everybody, so everybody's included, so there's no stigma around needing a coat or asking for a coat. If everybody's shopping for free, then everybody can join in on the fun and get something if they need a little update, or if they truly need a coat. There's no stigma behind that if everybody's doing it.
And where can students donate the coats to give to the extravaganza?
We are accepting donations in the Wellness Center at any time, or they can also turn them into the Media Center on Thursday, December 4th. So when we come back from break, we'll be setting up for that event. If teams or clubs or individual groups are competing for the pizza party, then they need to hold on to those donations and count them before they turn them into the Media Center.
Very well, thank you so much. Thanks for all we need for today.
Thank you, guys. I hope you'll have a great Bulldog Day.
That was a fantastic interview. Miss Cole, thank you so much for Samantha Soundbites going and interviewing her for us. But really insightful words. I didn't know all of that about the thrifting extravaganza, so it's just cool to learn new things and how it's run.
Yeah.
Since that's one of my favorite traditions, I would love to see what the student body says is theirs for just the Thanksgiving season. So we're going to head over to Samantha Soundbites now.
Hello, welcome to Samantha Soundbites. For the month of November, I will be asking people what their favorite Thanksgiving tradition to do with their family is.
When we say prayer before Thanksgiving, we like to say what we're thankful for in our prayer. Every Thanksgiving, my whole family, we all dress up in giant blow-up turkey costumes and eat our Thanksgiving dinner. Every Thanksgiving, we eat turkey. We go around the table and say what we're thankful for. We make banana wafer pudding.
So my mom makes this really bussin' food palette, but there's specifically this one meal. It's called pilau, and so it's a combination of meats and with rice and a lots of seasoning.
I think just going as a family and just hanging out with all my cousins and my grandparents. We usually just spend some time outside and just get to life.
I'd say my favorite family tradition we have is when we all get together to make the baked goods for Thanksgiving itself. My grandma will make a delicious pie and us kids will get to join in. My favorite thing to do, and when we all share and take it to my aunt's mom's house, it's the funnest thing and also the most delicious thing ever. So
I don't know. We all come together as a family and we always help cook the meals, and I think that's just a great bonding experience for the whole family. I mean, there's so many different kinds of food that we all like to make personally, so we like to handle our own specific stuff and cook it for ourselves and can just help out cleaning up, and it's always a fun experience.
Every Thanksgiving morning, I watch the Macy's Day Parade, and I eat cinnamon rolls.
Those were some really good interviews.
I agree. I really like those traditions that we have.
Jadah, I am so happy that we get to go on this break. I'm so happy. I think I could actually break out into song.
Break into song?
Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Bow, bow, bow.
Wow.
We're so good.
We're just, honestly, I don't know why we haven't had a singing podcast yet.
Just a little reminder for you over the break that you are very loved, and we want to see you right back here Monday following break, December 1st. And that's all we have for y'all today.
I'm Jadah.
And I'm Samantha.
And thank you for listening to the DawgPound Podcast.
Catch you later.